Doctors, psychologists, and therapists are treating teens for depression and anxiety at a greater rate than ever before.
And according to research, teens say anxiety and depression are the most critical issues among their peers. Angie Bevan joins us with more.
Well, the uptick is notable, and the natural question, of course, is what is to blame for the increase? There's no one answer, but we talked to professionals in the mental health field to look deeper into the issue and the things that count.
The teenage years are a time when kids work on finding their identity, developing independence from parents, and so forth.
And Dr. Susan Slade, a child and adolescent psychiatrist, says in recent years the pressures teens face are more often leading to greater problems.
We have lots of teenagers struggling with anxiety, and then some develop depression. I do think we are seeing more of it.
In psychologist Kelly Jones' office, she's seeing the same thing.
Overwhelmingly, the children and the teenagers that I work with suffer from anxiety and depression.
Jones and Dr. Slade's accounts reflect a nationwide trend. A Pew Research Center study of 1,000 teens ages 13 to 17 found an overwhelming 70% say that anxiety and depression is the most critical issue facing themselves or their peers. Compare that to only 55% of them citing bullying as an issue, and even less concerned with drugs or alcohol. The question, of course, why are mental health professionals seeing more anxiety or depression in teens? Pressures from school, college prep, and sports are one thing, but the pressure teens face socially may be the greatest. While they are connected on here, they're perhaps more disconnected from people than ever before.
I mean, our kids are spending a great deal of time on screens, and not only does that disrupt their sleep, but it does not encourage them to be involved in other things in their life where they're actually social. When they're with other people, they're not.
With everyone using social media, though, some comes down to the way we're wired.
You've got to combine the individual child, the individual, their life experiences, and then you certainly have the biological component as too. Some families are more prone to having individuals develop anxiety and depression.
Dr. Slade says the most important thing, depression and anxiety in teens, is treatable and often successful.
Most important thing we do when we get older like I am, when you realize that all the things that you can do in life, the most important thing you can do is to help raise healthy, happy, well-adjusted kids.
More cases of depression and anxiety and other mental health disorders might also be diagnosed now because we're more aware and there's more willingness to talk about it. What the experts have to say about that and what parents need to know is coming up tonight on Evening Edition at 7.